Hello YouTube. As you can tell, I'm on a different game. This is OUTERPLANE, literally OUTERPLANE. My character name is OUTERPLANE just because it didn't switch it yet. But the game is called OUTERPLANE. It's sort of similar to Epic 7. But I'm going to be making a guide on this character here. This is Internal. An Internal is pretty powerful, as you can tell. I'm pretty on the early stage of this game, so don't blame me to get everything wrong. But based on what I'm seeing anyway, Internals are really powerful DPS. Like a really powerful DPS. This is the stuff I currently have on her. It's hard to really say what you want with this. Probably something that does more damage than max HP or something, I don't know. That's more damage of some sort. Because she's a damage dealer, all she does is damage. And here's one thing that would be good to note. Like, a really good to note. She's a damage dealer, but on top of damage dealing, she reduces evasion and defense and speed and makes them unhealable. So in other words, she's a DPS debuffer. So she's really good. And the reason why I say she's a DPS, because if you look over here, I can't reopen it because it record things in the way, but if you look like roughly around here, it will tell you the base stats, and her attack is like the highest it could be for a base stat. That's one way you can tell she's a DPS. But because of this, you're going to want to give her self actually exactly like this. You're going to want crit chance, attack, effectiveness, and speed. You could argue this should be effectiveness, but I went with speed. Because, I don't know, I just really like speed with these kind of games. I prefer speed over effectiveness any day. That's my personal opinion, though. It's pretty much the same with everything else, as you can tell. And please don't blame me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the boots, the gloves, the helmet, and the chest piece, I'm pretty sure their fixed base stat is always defense for chest, health for helmet, accuracy and defense for gloves, and evasion and health for boots. That's always the base stat that I realize. Every boot I have has this. So this can't be changed, but the bottom here could be changed. And once you reforge it, I can actually show you that menu right now. Once you reforge it, like this, it upgrades one of the stats you have here. And I'm actually going to reforge it again just because I have just enough to do it. And special gear, I just gave her this talisman. I don't know if it's actually good for her or not. I'm not going to be mentioning this in this video because I'm not fully sure what I can really do with this. Okay, I never unlocked any special equipment. And as you can tell, I only really got Internal once, so I could almost get her to the 4-star, but unfortunately, don't have enough. The only one I have really high up there is Akari. As you can tell, I have Akari really high up there. But internal's more powerful than Akari, funny enough. Akari is a more of a debuffer though, not really DPS, but still, pretty funny. But she's a fire type, so you're going to need these operator skills. You can get these from the stone, from wherever that is. I'm not even going to try that. And she has a bunny costume, weirdly enough. I personally prefer this over the bunny costume. And I think it's like $20 just to get this outfit. It's not even worth it. But, yeah. It's weird enough that they have that. But, I'm going to get back to the actual video now. Sorry about me just blabbering off. But as I said before, you're going to want these 4 on your bottom stat. These, I'm pretty sure you could change. But with this one, you're going to want pretty much like over here. You want this, but you go with this build. The top stat, you're going to want speed right here. And attack, that probably goes without saying though. And if possible, try to get the same as these ones again. But yeah, you just want to give her as much attack as possible. That's really all I can really say about internal, to be honest. Because now you guys know how to build her. You just want to give her tons of attack. Tons of attack and pretty high effectiveness. I still need to upgrade her pieces, though. Because there's so many pieces I have that don't give her enough effectiveness. As you can tell, only 13. Or if I compare Akari, for example, 105. But Akari's effectiveness is higher, though. Base stat. Internal things like wonder if you get the reduced defense. It's not likely for you to get reduced defense for internal. She's more of a DPS than anything. She just has the ability to give reduced defense once in a while, but she doesn't actually give it that often. You could build her to do it constantly, but the problem with that is then you have to sacrifice so much damage from her build where it's not really worth using her. Because you could just use a different character that does better stuff. Like Akari. I think she does reduce defense and reduced attack. So I'm going to check that quick. I think reduce attack. Reduce resilience. Okay, that's what I'm talking. Oh no, she does reduce defense too. Yeah, she does a bunch of stuff. Akari is more universal. That's one of the downsides to internal. Yeah, she can reduce defense, but she can't do it effectively. I try to help it by giving effectiveness, but her base stat's 10, where Akari's is 90. She's not going to be doing a lot. It just helps a little bit if you give her it. You could, but if you don't want to do that though, if you don't want to be like me, help a little bit to get more defense buffs, especially have someone like Akari on your team, who does it already, just give her effectiveness for crit damage. So let's have crit chance, attack, crit damage, and speed, if you don't want effectiveness. Because, as you can tell, her crit chance is pretty high, and there's weapons out there. If you don't want to use this weapon here, there is weapons out there, like this, that increase crit chance. So try to farm one of these weapons, and have her be a crit damage build. Like, that does a bunch of damage with crits. But that's really all I can really say about Eternal. I would say more, but I don't want to say stuff I'm not fully sure of because I'm new to the game. So I'm just saying the guarantee basic facts about Eternal that new players like me would like to know early on to save time upgrading the character. Cause I do know it took me a while to actually figure out how Eternal works, but once I found out how she worked, she's pretty powerful now. And, oh, and I actually got Ray, by the way. I should mention that. I got Ray. That new character that just came out. I got her. But, yeah. I'll probably make a future video on Ray in the future, but I don't know how she works yet. I have to build her. But I hope you found this video useful. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, and have a good day.